Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Memory Hunt, the czar of the playbook, joined here with our senior draft analyst, Chris James. And Chris, now that the 2014 NFL draft is complete, it's time to hand out some draft grades, and we're going to take a look at the Chicago Bears. So let's just jump right into this video to see how well the Bears did this past weekend.
The Bears had a spectacular season last year from an offensive standpoint. The offensive line played well, and they put up a lot of points. Defensively is where they were having issues, more in particular in stopping the run, and that was a big-time focal point in the draft. 5 out of the 7 picks were on the defensive side of football. Yes, the punter is a defensive player, but they did add depth offensively with Kadeem Carey, the running back who led the nation in rushing 2 seasons ago out of Arizona. Quarterback David Fells and offensive tackle Charles Leno Jr., a guard tackle prospect out of Boise State. What I like most about the Bears draft is that they got better defensively with Kyle Fuller, Will Sutton, and Brock Vereen. They are game one impact type players. Fuller has great matchup skills and will be groomed behind Charles Tillman. Sutton, at his 2012 weight, will be back to the disruptive force they need as a 3-tech. And Brock Vereen has the instincts you want in a guy whose job is to eliminate mistakes on the back end. I also like the David Fells selection in round 6. He was my 5th rated quarterback prospect in this draft and is one of the most well-rounded quarterbacks in the country who's an ideal fit in Trestman's passing offense. What I questioned was the Eagle Ferguson pick in round 2. In my opinion and evaluation, there were much better options available, like Justin Ellis out of Louisiana Tech, Zach Kerr out of Delaware, even Ferguson's teammate Anthony Johnson. So to spend that high of a pick on Ferguson was a bit questionable to me, and I know he's going to be groomed as Ratliff's replacement, but round 2 is a little too rich for a guy that you call developmental. An undrafted free agent that could surprise and make the roster is Christian Jones, who is an outstanding linebacker that can play all 3 backer positions and in certain situations put his hand on the ground as a defensive end. His versatility gives defensive coordinator Mel Tucker plenty of options. I gave the Bears a B+ for their draft. They really came away with excellent talent defensively, guys that can start and contribute very early this season, and good depth players on offense. So all in all, not a bad 2014 draft for Chicago. And I also want to give a huge shout out to Bear fan forums for always showing football game plan support.